Inside the Circle, episode 9.5. We are rounding things out. We've got one sectional left. It's the Marysville sectional. Got a lot of things.
Marysville sectional. Wow.
The coaches selection meeting was out of control.
Out of
Marysville
control.
selection just came out of nowhere pretty much. And I'll tell you what, Sean, I'm going to write the Marysville sectional up here. Marysville. And now here's the deal. You're going to be calling out some teams, or you're going to tell me what these teams are. 1, 2, 3. We got 11 teams that we got to make mention of as far as being at this sectional. Sean,
let's get these sectionals going.
Let's do it.
Obviously, we got the host school Marysville in there. We got Central Crossing. We got OLIB, Hilliard Darby, Olden Tangi, Dublin Jerome, Hamilton Township, Watkins Memorial, The Port.
No, we can't have Watkins Memorial here.
I'm sorry. Worthington Kilbourne.
Worthington Kilbourne.
Done too many shows.
I gotcha.
The Port, Westerville Central, and Northland.
Westerville Central, Northland, Westerville Central. Who else do we have in there?
Hamilton Township.
I got them, baby. What was above there? Dublin Jerome. Olden Tangi. Yeah, there's one more in there. I thought it was Hilliard Darby.
Northland.
Hilliard Darby,
Okay,
baby.
Hilliard Darby.
Boom! Now, just like the last three, we're going to talk a little bit about who we think is going to be the top 3 teams, who we think are going to be the top 3 teams. We're going to talk about how many district qualifiers they get through. And then we're going to talk about
54. 56.
56.
Okay, yeah.
I can do math.
Okay.
And then the last one we talk about is a weight to watch. So let's get on it. Sean, tell me who you think are going to be the top 3 teams, but this time start at number 3.
This is absolutely an insane sectional.
It is.
At the draw there, it kind of looked like it was not going to form this way. We kind of thought like no one wants to go up to Marysville, and then all of a sudden, 6, 7, they just kept going one after another. I think this sectional is so crazy that I'm putting the over-under on total district qualifiers any team in the sectional has is at 7. I don't think anybody can get 8
kids?
Get 8 kids out of here. This is just that crazy. And I think that it's going to cost a team a district title. I really think this is it. I think the district title is going to be decided on the 15th. Maybe not at Marysville, but at some site. And I think this has really hampered both schools. I think it hampered Marysville for one, because we talked about their Big Four and maybe them getting a couple kids out to help. I think that has totally been Next, definitely.
Okay.
And I think OLIB had this great plan. If we can catch the Marysville kids at the sectional tournament and get them out there, they can't score the district tournament, and we can catch them. I haven't talked to Coach Marinelli, but on paper it looks like they tried that. The only thing, a kid they think they can get to the state tournament at 13 may not get out of his own sectional. I'm telling you, 113 is a district tournament at a sectional. It is crazy.
It is. It really is. Well, so that's your weight to watch.
So we're going to go 3 schools here, and these are 3 schools. You know what? Let's go 4 schools on this one.
Yeah,
let's go Marysville, Central Crossing. Let's put circles on them.
I will.
Marysville, Central Crossing, OLIB, and Darby.
Darby.
And we're going to put 7 kids. 7 district qualifiers for all these kids. All 4 of them have 7 kids.
Man, so the race is really to who can get 8 district qualifiers.
Possibly, yes, but I think Marysville's going to have more overall champions, and I think that may be the determining factor in the point race, because they'll probably have 4 kids, 4 solid kids in the finals, and I just don't know if Darby or OLIB or Central Crossing, maybe Central Crossing can pull that off, but again, that depends on some weights here.
I gotcha. So, we've got the number of district qualifiers. Now, the question is, dropped it again, the question is, who wins this? Now, before we start, let's go this route. Where did this chain reaction begin? Because I've got a feeling.
No clue.
I really do. No, I really do think. I think it started with number 14, Olden Tangi. They picked there.
Why?
I don't know the answer to that, but I will say this. Once they picked there, I think the dominoes started to fall a little bit.
You think that was the turning point of this sectional?
I think. Because here's the deal. They got an 82-pounder in Hall.
Okay.
They have an 82-pounder in Trevor Park. Now, real quick, no coach has ever talked to us about this, but this is just my own looking at the things going and looking at who's picking, and then all of a sudden try to make sense of it all. I think they choose for 82.
Okay.
Now, follow them up
with,
you're looking at a team like Olden Tangi Liberty. They have a 26-pounder in Garrett, who's not, maybe they pick, maybe these guys don't pick for Hilliard Darby though. Maybe they pick for Marysville, as you mentioned.
Okay.
Once they pick, CCHS wants to split at 26.
Okay.
And now they're there. I mean, all of a sudden, these guys start, they follow, and the next thing you know, things just get haywire.
You know, for as crazy this sectional is, it could have got crazier.
Yes.
Because Todd Nace was this close, I thought, to jumping on this sectional.
That would have been absolutely
And
crazy.
if he would have, the top 8 kids at 113, the top 8, yes, the top 8 would have all been in one sectional. I don't know if that's ever happened.
That is out of control. So it's kind of a good thing you didn't pick that, but whatever. It'd have been a nightmare. Because you only got an 11-man bracket, 8 out of the 11 kids. Oh, that's out of control. And you gotta, I mean, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but does Northland have a 13-pounder? You know? And so now you're down to 10.
Right. It's crazy, man.
All right,
It's crazy.
let's get to it. You tell me who's going to come out on top. Who's getting 4th place at this sectional?
4th place at the sectional?
Yes. It's tough to pick. Do you need dice? Do you need darts?
I gotta go Central Crossing here.
Central Crossing gets 4th here.
Gets 4th, and this is gonna be splitting hairs at this point.
Yeah, it really is. Who gets 3rd?
At 3rd, I'm going Olib here.
Really?
I really think that this is just a not an ideal spot for them to be in. I don't like this pick. I'm sorry, Coach. I do not like this pick at Marysville.
Here's what I know. He's going to walk out with a district title and look at us and say, inside the circle, huh?
Right.
Okay, got you.
I got you.
Who gets 2nd?
Who gets 2nd? I'm going Darby. I love their sheer numbers here. I know they've been a little banged up, but I'm still, I don't know why I'm on this wagon. I'm still buying what they're selling. I gotta have Darby here, and I'm gonna have Marysville, obviously the champ.
Yeah.
I think they're all gonna get 7, but when you look at the numbers of it and the placers, Marysville is really just gonna have 4 kids in the finals, and there's no getting around that.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, do me a favor. Why is 113 your weight to watch to weight? No, your weight to watch, weight class to watch at Marysville.
well, Marysville, you got 2-time placer Hayden Lee in there. You got 4th last year in the state, Shakur Laney. You got James Weiner, who's on everyone's top 15 in the state. Then you throw in Transu. Who's in there. You throw in our boy Rayburn, who's been ranked
Darby.
at ITC for 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then you got
Volpe,
who just cut down from 20 down to 13, who won the Wadsworth tournament over the
Boom.
weekend. You have a Wadsworth champ. Yes, Wadsworth. Possibly not even being a sectional placer. It is so crazy there, and that's my thing here. I think Old Tangy Liberty going to Marysville cost them both the district tournament. I'm putting it out there.
Right
I
now.
will wear a Marysville t-shirt for 1 year at every wrestling match you ever see me at if they win the district tournament. This is just a bad break for both schools.
I got
break,
you.
man. Bad break.
And who reaps the benefits?
A team like, say, Delaware, who's just sitting chilly out there in the pasture, or Westboro North, who's going to get like 10 or 11 kids out.
Man!
I just think this sectional really took away all the tweener kids for Marysville. I know they like their 6-pounder, they like their 20, they like their 26, but
Right.
I mean, those guys are just really in a pickle right now. So
Ooh. Well, I'll tell you
again,
what.
we have only 7 getting it out.
Yes. And that
So,
was
I
the
mean,
lowest number across the board.
that's the lowest number across the board.
There's your Marysville sectional. We got Marysville winning it, followed by Hilliard Darby, followed up by Olentangy Liberty, Central Crossing getting 4th, and then all the
There's
way
some
down.
other weights in there too that I think could play in there. You got heavyweight. Let's not forget heavyweight. You got Walker. You got Teacher. You got
Westerville Central kid.
Westville Central kid.
Miller.
You
Yeah.
got Crum.
Yeah.
You got Jewel.
Jewel.
And I did say Jewel. I know you guys were thinking Crum. I just don't think Crum shows up on the sectional. I just gut feeling. I've been watching this district. Stellenmark since 1985. Yes, 85. I missed a handful of them. He just looks like a football player to me that's not going to risk it, and I just don't think he steps on the mat at the sectional tournament. I have Jewel coming back up.
All
so
right.
we got 4 or 5 kids in heavyweight. You look at 26. 26 is going to be a barn burner here
Boom,
too.
boom.
You got 2 solid guys in Pinzone
Yeah.
and Weimer. Then you throw in Garrett in there as well.
Yes.
I mean, that's a solid 3 that could go with pretty much anybody. And I'm sure you're going to have somebody else there that we're not thinking off the top of the head
Right.
that can also contribute here. So you got 3 solid weights, but really the highlight of the sectional tournament at any sectional, the 13-pound weight class at Marysville is the highlight weight of the district
Yeah.
on sectional weekend.
Right on.
So-
So hey, 24 days to Darby, which means I can do
17,
math.
17.
18. Because they start on Friday.
Yeah.
So hey, there's your Marysville sectional. That is your Marysville sectional, and you are inside the circle.